Hello and welcome to a funny little review, a fun and funny review of, what is this doing here? Oh, um, a couple of random things that I got that are dog related. And this is my new side quest, aka my dogs and vlogs, because I had to start this because stuff like this just doesn't really, it feels weird on my main channel. It doesn't really fit. I know everybody knows my dogs always make appearances in my makeup videos and all that. But, I really wanted to, my dogs deserve a moment. For one thing, they deserve their own channel. And because YouTube isn't my job. I'm a professional dog groomer and I'm a dog trainer. Although I don't teach classes right now. I'll do like private training if somebody needs it. However, I really wanted to share a couple of things. They're small. This is like a very small thing. It's very weird. It's very niche. Okay. If you are a dog lover, especially if you like the hounds, if you like greyhounds, sight hounds, they are more sight hound coded. I follow an account on Instagram called MacDaddy, and it's MacDaddy art. And here's the logo, MacDaddy Mail Club. And this is, please do not bend. And this is international mail. These did come international, and they are from the UK. And it's this artist, and her name is Hannah, but I just know her as MacDaddy. And okay, so how can I explain this? I follow her Instagram and she shares her artwork. Well, I saw this and I'm like, I have to have it. And then I was on her website and I'm like, oh my God, I don't think they ship to the US. And then they do. But then she mentioned that this piece of artwork is for the Mail Club. She has something called the MacDaddy Mail Club. And I just noticed her bags that this is in says made with Nativa bio-based film. It is compostable, biodegradable, and recyclable. Oh, she's the best. So I have issue number 2 and issue number 3 of the MacDaddy Mail Club. Okay, so this is the whole reason I signed up for this. This is a monthly art subscription. Now, with all the AI bullshit going on, I'm sorry, I swore. With all the AI crap going on, I really want to support people who are actual artists, who actually do paintings and create art. And I want to give them my money. I do not want to give my money to people who are doing AI crap and they can't draw to save their life. Real artists are really struggling with, like, please support artists. Here's what really got me is Hannah donates to all of the stuff that she sells on her website and the MacDaddy Mail Club. A portion of the proceeds goes to Galgo Rescue. Galgos are Spanish greyhounds. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. You can look up GALGOS, but I warn you, it's very disturbing. There's a lot of cruelty involved with them. They always say it's the plight of the Galgo in Spain. They are not nice to their dogs there. I'm not saying everyone isn't nice, but Galgos are used as hunting dogs. The hunters, as you can imagine, see their dogs as a hunting dog and as nothing else. They are not pets. They are not friends. They are not companions. If a dog does not hunt well, the hunter will not only get rid of the dog, they will sometimes take it out themselves, if you know what I'm saying, that I can't say these things on YouTube. And they are often very cruelly tortured. Or they're let to go on the streets and they get hit by cars and they end up living in the mountains and starving. It's horrible. So my husband and I have been supporting Galgo Rescue since 2002 or 2003. It has been a lifelong thing of ours. So when I saw that there is an artist who is donating to Galgo Rescue and I could get an art subscription where every month I will get a different piece of her artwork and you get a couple of stickers and she does a little newsletter, I'm like, sign me up. Sign me up. And and it's really reasonable too. I can't remember how much this was. If I will try to remember and I will try to put it in the description box. But if you look up MacDaddy, MacDaddy art, ART. I think that's what it is on Instagram. She's amazing. So this is what made me sign up for it. Oh, I have to take it out of here because it's shiny. You're not going to be able to see it as well. Okay, I am breaking the seal. I wanted this piece of artwork, and it was through, I think you can still buy a version of it, but this particular one, you had to sign up for the MacDaddy Mail Club, I believe. And I'm like, well, that's enough to get me to sign up for it. So I think this is also cool that she did, I got a couple of stickers. Every month you get a piece of art, a couple of stickers that are all original art, and she does a whole newsletter. So this is a bio-based, compostable, recyclable biofilm. I love that she doesn't just care about dogs, she cares about the planet. That's very cool. All of her stuff is like recyclable. So I got 2 stickers. Here's the first one. And the dog has a little, you know, those little things you can put on their lead. It says, I need space. And I'm like, oh my God, look, it's me and Enid. So that's the sticker. And then this one says, bad dogs are rad dogs. And it's a dog with a little muzzly, it's like a racing muzzle. I should give this to my friend Jamie. He's a pit bull rescue guy. So I got those 2. But here is the artwork. And I'm going to be framing this and putting it in the studio. Are you ready? I love it. I love it. I love it. Take it in. Take a moment. Take it in. Are you laughing? Because I was laughing. Me and my dog, if you're listening and not watching, it's the dog's lead, little thing that slides on the lead says, I need space. And it's a skeleton walking their angry dog. And it says, me and my dog on a mental health walk. It's me and Enid. I am going to frame this and put it in here. I'm so excited. So I'm going to get a little frame for that. And then you get the MacDaddy Mail Club newsletter. It looks like this. I'm not going to read the whole thing. There's a thing called Erica's Edit. Erica is her dog, and Erica always writes a thing on the side. So I'll just read you a part of it. However, it is important to note that I have not peed on the rug overnight for almost 3 months now, and they actually think they've cracked it. Haha, pathetic fools. Just when they let their guard down, barefoot and unaware, I will pee again. The entertainment value. Okay, so then it says new month, new walk, and she puts a couple of pictures of a new walk they're going on. And she just does a little bit of like an update of her life or what's going on. Hello, friends, and happy May. So this was the May one that I got last month. I saved it to do like 2 of these. Otherwise, I'm getting these every month from now on until I cancel it, which I don't plan on ever canceling it. I'll get it until she stops doing them. As I write this, the sun is starting to make an appearance, the official signifier that we will now spend the next 6 months tripling our daily use of classic phrases such as, she's not friendly. Can you recall your dog? If you know, you know. Solidarity to you. So her dog is a rescue. So her dog doesn't like, that's why I need space. She does a lot of art inspired by rescue dogs, which I love. We have been watching the show The Pit, so she watches that. Reading a lot. I've read 18 books since May, which is a new record for me. Those of you reading 50 plus books a year, iconic, honestly, that's me. Thank you. Barbecuing, and we discovered a beautiful new walk 5 minutes from our house where we have lived for 2+ years. It's nice to be reminded there are always new things to discover. I love her newsletter. It's just so positive. It's been pretty quiet this past month to keep Erica as stress-free as possible. Her blood results weren't great, so she started a new medication for her leishmaniasis. And that's the thing that these rescue dogs come in with. It's this leishmania thing. I'm not going to go into it. You can look it up, but they get really sick from it, often require hospitalization. It costs the Galgo rescues especially a lot of money to rehab the dogs, and they have to stay on medication for it. May 1st will be her 7th birthday. I can't believe our tiny baby puppy will be 7. Impossible and illegal. There are a few more gray hairs on that snoot, which I'm absolutely fine about, I swear. I hope your Aprils were all cool and no fool, and as always, thank you so much for being here. And then they have a code for 15% off at her shop at the bottom. So that was May. Let's open June. I just got this one. So it says June 2026, and I got another piece of artwork, and it says, so this is called the MacDaddy Mail Club that I signed up for. And who knew that you could get rescue dog inspired art where money goes to rescues. And if you have a dog that is a rescue or a little nervous or a little uppity, we have our bio compostable bag again, then you will probably love her artwork. Okay, so we'll do the, whoops, I'm almost dropped. I got 2 stickers and a postcard and a piece of art. So this is cool. Let's do the stickers first again. The stickers are always the same as the artwork or inspired by it. So this is her dog, clearly. It says, trying my best, give me space. It's kind of reflective, so it's hard to see. So it says, give me space on her jacket. And it's a little black and white hound, and it looks like Erica, her dog. So that's that one. And then we've got this one that I love. So this is also, I love this one. This is inspired by the postcard. So it's a little space hound. And it's kind of like a sparkly, look at the glitter. Oh my God. Woo. It's inspired by this. There's the postcard. You could actually probably put this on there if you wanted in color. So just a blank little card. So I might frame this because I have a dog area in my bedroom, and it's where all of my dogs' stuff is, their clothing, all their collars and their accessories and their hats. And yes, my dogs have a whole section. So I might frame that and put that over there because I have a lot of small pictures framed there. This is the newsletter, and here is the piece of artwork, and I love this. It actually is a little like, I had one of these little slides that goes on their leash that gives a warning when people see it from far away. I had this exact one for Eliza. Eliza is our Italian Greyhound we lost last September. So it says nervous. And then it says, give me space, anxious, but trying my best. So this is also going to get framed. I do want to keep framing her artwork. And I don't know if they'll all be in here, but these are the 2 I got. This one I kind of want in here because this is so me and Enid. This one might actually go in my house because the color will match in my house better. But I might put it out here. I don't know. I think I'm going to wait, and I'm going to start getting frames for these. And as I get like maybe 5 of them, I'm going to see, I'll be able to frame them and like put them on a wall kind of together. And I may start a wall like with her artwork kind of grouped together. So these are the first 2. And we'll go over the newsletter really quick. And then I got one other weird little just one-off thing to show you. So we've got MacDaddy newsletter issue number 3, June 2026. Hi friends, I'm trying a new format for my newsletter this month. I like that she does this too. She's very upfront and very honest. I'm still trying to find ways to improve the mail club, and the previous style just didn't feel very me. Not to mention I used photo paper and the texture was diabolical. So I'm glad that's behind us. And that was the last newsletter. If you noticed, it was shiny. And this is actually photo paper she used. So it's like glossy. And this one's paper, which is probably more earth friendly too. Our current favorite TV show is Widow's Bay. Basically spooky small town Stephen King vibes. If anyone hasn't watched it and is highly into that kind of thing, I highly recommend. I love that every month she does a show recommendation. We've been bouncing around here, there, and everywhere this past month. I'm looking forward to a couple of weekends at home before we head off to France in mid-June for a celebration of my mom's 60th. Aw, happy birthday, mid-June. Well, so it's coming up. So happy birthday to Erica's grandma and Hannah's mom. I always feel bad not taking Erica with us, but we think it's highly likely she would murder Cooper, my parents' Cocker Spaniel, with zero hesitancy or regrets. Plus, she stays at home where she's most comfortable with my partner's parents, who take her on grand adventures and feed her endless snacks. So our guilt is a small price to pay for Cooper to continue living and Erica to have her favorite sofa. I hope everyone can enjoy some of the sunshine we've been having. And if you don't like the heat, I hope you can hide indoors and enjoy the cool. And then Erica's note is on this side. Fellow hellhounds, if you were here last month, you'll know my parents were celebrating 3 months of me not peeing on the floor overnight. I'm happy to tell you they were wrong to be so celebratory. Around 8 p.m. one night last week, I dug out a long-lasting chew I'd stowed away in my bed and gulped down a ton of water right after. Needless to say, regardless of them letting me out in the garden at midnight, I peed on their floor overnight. Rejoice, friends. Usual chaotic scheduling has resumed, keeping them on their toes and making sure they never feel confident enough to cross the rugs barefoot fuels me. Continue raising heck and causing chaos, friends. And they gave Erica her little demon horns back. So that is that. So it's MacDaddy Mail Club. If I remember, I will try to put a link in the description box. Because this channel is not yet monetized and everything, I've been having trouble putting links. It's like it won't let me link things. So it's very weird. I might have to put it on my community tab if I can even do that. All right, so I have one other little weird houndy thing here. And I saw this. This is an Instagram made me buy it as well. Both of these I found on Instagram. So this is BeaBellingham.com. BeaBellingham.com. Sibling adoption. As the bearer of this certificate, you are entitled to adopt a sibling at 10% off. I can get another one. Okay, so this says certificate of adoption. Made with love. So these are handmade hair clips, you guys. They're so cute. They're not cheap, but again, supporting an artist who actually makes these. This certifies that Harriet Swift has been lovingly adopted and is now recognized as your dependent emotional support creature. Please note they are quick to nap. Signed with love and mild panic, Bea Bellingham. Here is my new hair clip. Oh my God. Look, it's got the little teeth. So as you know, I have been like wearing my hair up like this. And I take my dogs out a lot, and okay, the tag is still on it, but let me see if I can get it in my hair so you can see it. Oh my God, I hope you can see it. I hope I'm turned sideways enough. And the tag is still in it, but what are you going to do? I hope I'm turned enough that you can see it. Anyway, I had to get this because I think it's hilarious. When I go to the dog shows with Prudence, I am going to wear my hair up. And I am going to wear this to the dog shows when I show Prudence or when we compete in our little doggy competitions and things. This is what I'm going to wear in my hair. And you know everybody is going to be asking me where I got this. I love the shine in this. This like pearlized. I mean, the detail is great. And oh my God, that is such a greyhound, Italian greyhound. And I love the fawns. This looks like my original one, my first Iggy Velocity. So this is just a goofy little thing I got. I believe she is in Canada, I think. But it's BeaBellingham.com. She has a pigeon. She has a worm. She has all these crazy animals. She has like an angry opossum. She has all these different hair clips that are hilarious. There's a chicken. Oh my God. I think there's a chicken that I wanted. I wish she had a bat. She does not have a bat, I don't think. She does have a raven, and I wanted it, and it's sold out. So I'm keeping my eye out for the raven. There's like, or a crow. I think it's a crow. But I had to get this one. And the way that her hair clips sell out, I grabbed this because it was one of the only ones that wasn't sold out. I think she's kind of been blowing up on Instagram and online because the first time I looked at her website, all of them were available, and I was going to get like 3 of them or something. And then I went back and 2 of them were sold out, and I'm like, crap. So these are from Bea Bellingham. And if you like hounds, I mean, this is a conversation starter. You walk around with this hair clip in your hair, somebody is going to notice and say something. So that was my random doggy goodies. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. We got some dog toys coming up, so come back for dog toys. All my dogs are like sleeping as I record this, which is good because this stuff isn't dog toys, so they wouldn't care about this, and they'd just be trying to eat all my artwork. That's it. Go hug your dog. If you don't have a dog, go find another animal or hug your cat. Look, I like cats too, but allergic. So love cats. I might end up doing some cat stuff over here just for my cat people because I know a lot of you don't have dogs, but you love my dogs and you love cats and you have cats because you can't have a dog maybe where you live or whatever. Anyway, I do love cats as well. And I probably will be doing at some point some little giveaways and stuff over here just for fun. Because, look, if you're a dog person, you're okay with me. If you're a cat person, I love you too. I am a retired cat person. I had 3 or 4 cats in my life. until I met my husband, and he's highly allergic. I cannot have a cat anymore. If you think I would not immediately, I would have a cat right now. I've been trying to think of a way to have a cat. I want a cat. I specifically want a cat that can live in my studio out here. I want a Sphinx. I want a naked Sphinx cat that I can bring out here, and it can live in my studio most of the time. Although that would be bad because I have all these plants in here and breakable shit. It would destroy it. So it's probably a good thing. And if you're wondering, isn't your husband, wouldn't he be okay with the Sphinx cat? They don't have hair. It is not the hair, it's the dander. So it's on their skin. The biggest thing, I don't know if you knew this, if you're a cat person, you might, or you might not know this, but because I have researched it to the moon and back, is there any way I can get a cat around my husband? The answer is no. I've been with him 26 years. He cannot be around cats. The biggest allergen is in their saliva. So the cats lick themselves, and they clean themselves, and they lick everything, and they lick you. And in the saliva is one of the highest allergens. Plus, they're licking, they have dander, they have the saliva, it's on everything. Sometimes if people are allergic to dogs, one tip, I will give you a tip before I go, wash your dog toys. Because the dogs are chewing on the dog toys, there's saliva on the dog toys, very allergic. So the dog toys could be causing someone to have allergies as well as your dog. Anyway, you can have dogs if you have allergies, but it's very challenging. We have hypoallergenic breeds. We have Italian Greyhounds, and I have this little Nakey here. She's got no hair. Xoloitzes quintles, hairless dogs. And Italian Greyhounds are very, very hypoallergenic. As long as we stay with a hypoallergenic breed, we are absolutely fine. But we were okay with the poodles. We had poodles in the past. We had huskies in the past, and my husband would have horrible asthma attacks. Horrible. But he wanted huskies. He loved them. And he said, I will put up with it because I love them. I wish I could get him to feel that way about cats, but that ain't going to happen. He's not a cat guy. He thinks they're cute. He thinks they're okay, but he doesn't love them enough to suffer for them. Whereas I do. By the way, I am also highly allergic to cats, only I will suffer through it, but he will not. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. That was just some extra yapping at the end. If you want to, like and subscribe and leave me a comment. If you have pets, tell me about your pets in the comment. Do you have cats? Do you have dogs? I have 2 guinea pigs as well. I have a bunch of chickens and ducks. Yeah, so this is the place to talk about all of our pets instead of over on my main channel. There is a deer that is about to hop my fence and get in my yard, so I'm going to go. That guy. That's Antlers. If you watch my main channel, Antlers is back. Antlers is trying to hop my fence right now. Okay, I have to go move Antlers. Okay, see ya. Bye.